Hello, 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 hello. Let's moisturize the face. Okay, get everybody notified. And people, I hate that they're doing things different with my live streams. Okay. Hi, Janet. It is live. It is live. No, it's not a premiere and it's not a video. You are here live. Hi, Janet. How are you doing? Good? Are you good? Hi, Robin. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. I don't know why I do that. I do. I'm probably gonna do it for a long time too. So I get into my little things and then, you know, it sticks with me for a while. Um, we're gonna do a little bit of Mythic Beauty House. House. I call it house. Hi, Carla. Hey, how are you doing, girly? I'm gonna show the palette in a minute. I'm gonna let everybody kind of file in. File in, everybody. File in. Come into my house, into my living room. Grab yourself coffee or a beverage of whatever sorts and pull up a chair and let's just chat and do some makeup because, I'm going to give some updates so you know what's going on with me. And because I have learned, some people are very private about their medical stuff and everything, but with me being on here all the time, uh, I need to be upfront with what's going on. That way, if I'm not DMing, if I'm not talking and uploading or whatever happens, you kind of know what the 411 is. And I know nobody says 411 anymore, but when do I ever stay with the trends? Never. Doing good. Oh, that's good to hear, Carla. Well, I'm doing all right. When they say, when people tell you stuff and they shake their head the wrong way, they're really telling you the truth with their actions. I'm doing okay. Doing just great. Thank you, Robin. I absolutely appreciate that so much. You don't even know. Like, seriously, appreciate it. I need it. It's not like it's not the end of the world. It's just another thing happening, okay? Let's hope it's not the end of the world. So we're gonna show what we have here and with Mythic Beauty House. I'm super excited to show you. And then I'm gonna look at something really quickly on here. I don't want to do a super long live. I say that every time. And do I ever follow it? No, but that's going to be Mhm. That's going to be the goal in mind. Okay. Does not mean that that's what's going to happen, but that's going to be the goal. Um, let's see here. Okay. I don't know why that's okay. There we go. Hi, Lorna. Thank you for coming. Okay. That's a fuzz. That's definitely a fuzz. Okay. Let me get a little announcement out of the way too. On the 23rd, which is 3/20, I'm going to post about it too, but 3/23 of 23, which is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I'm going to do a live stream. I haven't picked a time yet because I got to work around my schedule. Might be morning. It's most likely going to be morning time of 3/23/23. I'm going to be doing a relaunch with some new items with my merch shop with Untitled Designs. So we'll talk about merch. We'll tell you what's going to be new And I'm wearing Nikki's merch shirt today that says May your foundation always match your neck. And it's Nikki Raven. So this is the kind of t-shirts that she makes. She used to have a different kind of vinyl. She has a new vinyl now that's more wearable. It's like not the stiff vinyl. And so I love that. Um, and yeah, so we'll be talking about my merch on the 23rd in the morning, most likely. And yeah, I'll be starting to show her boxes as well in PR again, which I'm super excited to get back into doing that because um they're really cool. And she really does a great job at putting together the Untitled boxes. So, I'll be getting those to show you guys as well. So that's coming up 3/23/23. We're doing the launch. Oh, I said at 3/23 I was gonna do it. Oh, yeah, it's already that's what's in the calendar. I was trying to go around that. I thought that was a different appointment. Scratch everything I said. We're gonna be doing the launch at 3/23 on 3/23/23. See what we did there? Okay. I'm in a good mood. I'm trying to I'll start talking. If people come in, they'll just have to watch from the beginning. Um, but so yesterday didn't get great news. Okay, so yet we don't know for sure, but it's just not what I wanted to hear. That's for darn sure. So we will um we'll find out more. Okay, let's just put it that way. We'll find out more. But I know that a lot of you guys were here for the live stream when I talked about I don't know why the doctor's calling me back in for the third time to check this breast lump, blah blah blah. The mammogram said normal, the sonogram said normal. And so I'm like, so it's not normal if you're calling me in for a third time to manually measure or feel this lump, right? And it's not a real lump. It's not a round lump. It's a cylinder shape. It's super weird. It doesn't hurt like anything else in my body. So if I was to pinch one of the tumors in my body or the lipedema in my body, like it would hurt. So this one doesn't hurt. And then it's just like the cylinder like shape thing. Okay. So when I went in, I just flat out asked her, "Why? Why do you need to come?" Like, I don't like people I wanna for me, I have PTSD, been diagnosed with it, and I don't like to be like, mainly things that are serious, to be sprung on me. Like, that throws me through a whole other loop. If they would have told me way back that they don't know what this is, they need to keep checking it, I could have prepared my mind. But now we went straight from normal to you're going to an oncology surgeon. And now, like, that just threw me way off balance, and I can't handle that. I was gonna go live doing this yesterday, and I couldn't. Like, I couldn't keep it together. And it was just, I was, yeah, I was shut down. So, so they would okay, so when I went in there, I said, "So why have you told me it's normal? Why have you told me it's normal if it's not normal?" And she said, "Well, what we've done so far has showed us that it's like we're looking to see if it's a cyst or some other kind of thing that we normally see. So, like, that's what we're ruling out, pretty much is what she was telling me. So now that we know it's not those things, we have to do the next step. The next step would be a breast MRI, but you'll dislocate both your shoulders, so you can't do a breast MRI because your face is in this hole, and I already knew that because my lymphatic therapist told me, that you won't be able to do it because you'll dislocate your shoulders, but your head goes down in a hole, and then, like, majority of your weight is supported on your shoulders, and it'll just dislocate your shoulders, you can't do it. So, I kinda already knew that, and she pretty much confirmed that when I was in there. She's like, "Yeah, you can't do the MRI." Um, so you're gonna go see the oncologist for surgery consult. So, or biopsy, but I'm at the point where I don't want a biopsy. I will just have it removed because it's stupid to have a biopsy, mainly when I've had a breast lump that was precancerous before. I'm not going to get a biopsy and then turn around and have to have it removed. So, we're just going to remove it. And plus biopsies can spread just all depending on the type of cancer and everything. So, we're just not going to risk that. We're just going to remove the sucker and it's getting bigger. So even from the last month, it's gotten bigger. So we're not going to, hi Roslyn. So we're not going to risk it. We're just going to, but anyways, they called and wanted to get me in next week. And that's not going to happen because Emily is due and she's in like slow first part of labor and I'm one of her support people, and so as soon as labor kicks in, I'll be there a day to 2 days. So, they tried to get me in right away, and I said, "We're gonna push it out." And I know most people don't probably agree with that, but I gotta live life, and I'm not guaranteed tomorrow, and so and I did the same thing when after I had Tanner and I had, uterine cancer. I said, you know, I want to recover from having a baby. I'm not doing this right away. So I waited till after the holidays to go in and it was fine. And it doesn't mean that it'll always be fine if I keep pushing the letter like that. And I understand that, but I have to do what I feel like is the right thing to do. And I'm not missing being there for my daughter and seeing a grandbaby born. It's not happening. So there's certain things in this life that keep me going. And that's one of them. So we're gonna do that first, and then the doctor will come later. So they were gonna put me in next week on Wednesday, and I said no. So we're going in on April the 12th. So we're waiting a few weeks, um, which I don't know how my doctor would feel about that when she finds that out, but she'll live. Okay, so I'm just getting that out of the way. I lost it a little bit because I was like, I'm gonna have to go back into the same building where my stepdad very traumatically went through cancer and passed away very quickly and unexpectedly, and I watched that decline. It was a very, 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 very traumatic thing that I just went through, and I still have not worked through all those feelings. So going back there is not gonna be very good for me mentally. Plus, then when my mom went through her cancer and going through that whole situation, going back into the same building, same scenario with my mom, um, she's alive, but there's still, you know, negative impact from that whole situation on me as well. And so this is going to be something very difficult to go and do and know that I'm possibly or could be going down that same direction. So I don't know what to entail. We don't even know. The doctor could get in there, feel it, do a scan, do whatever she can do, and say, "Hey, I know what this is. This isn't that. We don't need to do surgery." And that would be the best case scenario. So that's what we're hoping for. We already know it's not a cyst. It's been ruled out. It's already been ruled out. It's not any of those things. So we just have to figure out what it is. Okay. So, um, and I already know that if my doctor is sending me to an oncologist, that's what she thinks it is because, like, they don't ever say anything out loud, but the actions definitely show it, so I'm just preparing myself mentally and just kinda like, yesterday was really bad, today is better, and, like, I went and had lymphatic therapy and did not have anything up here move through my lymphatics because they also had said that they have been for a while checking my lymph nodes because there's an abnormality within the lymph nodes in the same arm, in the same area where the lump is. So, anyways, so that's out of the way. What I've learned is some people are very private, but I know being up here in front of you guys and talking to you guys, I talk to you on DMs, I talk to you in videos, I post videos and different things on EIG. If I go quiet, there may be a reason. And so I let you guys know ahead of time. That way there's no wondering because I don't want people to go, well, where's that? Like, she just quit YouTube or which you never know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. No, that was very, I miss you guys too much. But So, anyways, that's where we're at. Okay. All right. Out of the way. We're done. We're done with all this. Okay. Let me show you this palette. Let's get into the makeup because that's my happy place. So that's where we're going. Okay. So, and I can't be on too long because when it rains, it pours. And my son has a choir concert tonight. He has a driver's ed meeting tomorrow. And it's just one thing after another, like, I can't catch a break. Plus, I'm still waiting in the throes of it, I don't know if that's the word or not, but the throes of it, waiting to see if my daughter's in active labor, because once that starts, I'll be with her until she has the baby, whether that be 1 or 2 days or whatever, so that's something else that's going on that I could be quiet for a while. So Mythic Beauty House, I'm on their PR list, and, first off, I wanna thank all y'all for buying the last one I showed in October because several of you had, and I didn't even know I was in a contest. But I won something out of a contest because, there was I had the most palettes that sold or, you know what I mean, the most in sales through Mythic Beauty House. People had used my code the most for the month or for however long she had it going on. And so I was so surprised. She's like, "Hey, you get to pick out, I think it's, hi, Jennifer. Are you a new Jennifer or one of my old Jennifers? Just wanna know, because if you're new, you get cowbell. Speaking of which, there will be merch cowbell. I'm so excited to show you guys. Okay, you've been around. I'm just wondering but you've been on my live streams before? You've talked on our live streams before? All the good vibes. Thank you, Lorna. Hi, Liam. Hi, Brandy. I don't think I said hi to you guys when you came in. Just a few. Okay. At least I know. At least I know. You must have changed your profile picture because I'm not recognizing it. That's what it is. Um, Hi, Joe. How are you? Health update is over with. It's in the beginning. We're moving on. Um, So, Mythic Beauty House anyways, they contacted me and they're like, "You get to pick out, something," and so I went on there and picked out my prize because I didn't even know I was entered, so thank you guys. I got a little freebie from Mythic Beauty House that I got to, pick out, and I don't even know which one it was now because I did order a couple of extra things, and I'm like, "Just please just send it all together." So she sent me the new palette NPR and then my freebie or my prize and then my, stuff that I ordered. So I'm just gonna show it all because I don't know what is what because I've slept a few nights since then. Okay, so first, I'm just gonna show you I think this is just a little freebie thing that she sent unless I ordered it. I don't know. But look at that glitter. That is beautiful. Very, very pretty. And sorry, I took my fake nails off and I'm gonna try to paint them because I don't want fake nails on when I go with my daughter for delivery because, fake nails and babies don't mix. Hi, Sylvia Jackson. Okay, and I'll just show you. Oh, and I'll just remind all the new ones that came in. New merch launch. Okay, so like it's gonna be a relaunch of my merch, but some new items added to the merch store. Launch is 3/23/23 at 3:23 in the afternoon CST. That was Heather's idea, and it was amazing. Um, so I'm excited to show you guys that. It'll be live, it'll be here, and I will show you guys. Baby could be allergic to nail polish. Yeah, but the fake nails wouldn't be nail polish. I fake nails are just long, and I, don't want this is Nikki's new merch, and I want to show you because this is up in the shop right now. Her new merch. Oh, let me show you. I brought this down just to show you too. And then this one says, "May the foundation always match your neck." This is the really soft vinyl. It's not the real thick vinyl. So that's something that's new. Yeah, right, Liam. Okay, so, and then I have the slightly orcish shirt. Hi, Heather, we're talking about you. Slightly orcish shirt from Nikki Raven, and I I order an extra large. So just to show you, to get size wise, like if you're thinking about, hi, Alexandria, is this your first time here? I don't think it is, but let me know. I don't think it's your first time. But this is an extra large. So just so you know what to expect with extra large. It's a little extra large. Okay. Um, let's see here. Oh, I showed you that other shirt. And then also I ordered a sticker. Did I have my pouch? Where did I put it? I thought I had it. Hold on. Maybe I left it upstairs. It has been a while. Sorry. No, that's okay. You don't ever, ever have to apologize. I'm always just excited to see people when I do, but please don't ever feel like you have to apologize because life happens. I am not your priority. Okay. Let me let me just get that straight. Okay, I'm not your priority. I just want you here whenever you have the time and you want to be here and you just want to have fun and sit back and have a good time. Okay? So not I'm not your priority, okay? So never ever ever apologize for that. So anyways, I'm just happy to see you here now. I always ask that because if anybody's new in the chat, I do the cowbell. And so if you've never been here before, I ring the cowbell. And I have goldfish brain. And y'all know that. You know what you guys sign up for. And so yeah. So goldfish brain means I will ask you probably multiple times, mainly if I don't see you in a while, if you've been here before, because I just want to make sure. Uh, oh, Roslyn. Um, unisex sizing, 100% cotton, and they're super soft t-shirts. I love the quality of these t-shirts. Like, I've been with Heather since day one, so we have evolved, over time. She's changed the quality of the t-shirts, she's changed the printing and everything, so she's getting, better and better, and so, um oh, she got it done. Do you want me to no, no, I'm not showing that till the reveal. She got one of the new items done. Um, so yeah, so I'm just showing you Nikki's stuff because that's up in the merch room now. Um, and then I forgot the other little bag. Hold on, I'm gonna look to make sure I didn't put it somewhere, but I had a sticker that I ordered and then yeah. Hmm. Well, darn. Huh. Yeah, I must have left it. I must have left it up in my room. Okay. Well, shooting. Ooh, I hope you didn't see that. I might have gave a sneak peek. Can't see that one. That I've been working with. Okay, back to the makeup because that's my happy place. Okay, so she's gonna. Oh, yay. Okay, so Heather, you're the best. Let's go in here. Let's do this. Hold on a minute. Um, so this is the sticker that I ordered. Why I love her stickers is because I wish I had my cup. I can put them on whatever tumbler I want and custom make my own tumbler with her stickers. So and we wash our tumblers. I use them every day. I use my tumblers every day. And so we wash them constantly, not in the dishwasher, but we hand wash them all. And my stickers don't lift, they don't fade, they don't do nothing. Like, they are so awesome to put on tumblers, and so I'm gonna make my own tumbler with this one, and it's, I'm not old, I'm vintage, Nikki Raven, so because I have one that I need to put something on, and so I was like, "Ooh, I'm getting that sticker," or I get it for my fridge, typically for my fridge or for, whatever I wanna play with, put them on. So that is what I ordered. Hold on, I'm getting a Text message from my daughter. That's one thing that will interrupt anything I'm doing at this point, is anytime Emily tries to get a hold of me, dropping everything. Because we're about to have a baby soon. Okay. And that's, that's also my happy place. Okay. All right. So I ordered a pair of lashes. We're going to wear those today. That's why we have bare eyes right now. I showed you the glitter already. I don't remember what I got for free. So there's that. For the price. But I got a highlighter. I got this little baby right here. Got this one. We'll swatch it. She has more of a satin finish on most of her shadows. That's why I'm super excited for this one, because I do like satin shadows, but not as much as I like a foiled sparkly shadow, because that's what I like. We can all like what we like. But I know a lot of people enjoy the satin finish because it doesn't show texture as much. It doesn't show, aging much or whatever else. So a lot of people do like the satin better. And so she has an amazing satin formula. I know that it just all depends on what you use. I know that one person had told me that they did have some creasing, but I've never experienced any creasing. So I think it just all depends on oiliness or whatever. I don't know. Dry skin, it could be too. It depends. I don't know. Everybody's different. Um, these are a couple of the other ones that I got. And then another one. And then, you guys ready? I'm so excited to play in this. She did say to wear like a base, like a glitter glue or, some kind of tacky base for these, because they are the more shimmery shades. And so that's what we'll do. We'll use that. And a lot using your finger or sponge tip applicator. She said finger, but I think finger and sponge tip applicator are literally, they use the same. So, yeah. So that's, certain shadows, they work better in some ways. And I appreciate when companies say, hey, like Danessa Myricks does that too. This is how this shadow works the best. And I appreciate that, because I don't want to sit there and fumble with it and try to figure it out on my own. If you already know, and with her hand making all of her stuff, she's testing it out as well. She's not just throwing it together and then sending it out to you guys and going, and good luck. I hope it works. She's making sure that she's giving you a quality product. So, her palettes come in these black. I love this because I could have like her whole collection and it's not going to take up much room. But I love this though. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, yes. Thanks for the reminder. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Clark. How are you doing? Are you snuggling with your mama? You need to quit touching the phone so she can watch the live stream, okay? Settle down. Hello, Bruce. That's her doggies, and they watch with mom. So there is what this palette looks like. I haven't swatched it. I haven't touched it. So I'm going to just swatch these all really quickly just so you can see the, and like I said, I have a code, 10% off affiliated code with her. So Debutawn, of course. And let's see here. Taking these out of their little sleeves. They're sending me kisses. Oh, I love that. She sent me a picture one time of the dogs doing, or a video. I can't remember which one it is. So cute. Okay. So I'm going to swatch this stuff first. I'm going to swatch the highlighter. And her highlighters are not like the glittery. They're more like they glow. They have that glow about them. I knew that was going to happen. She was going to try to call me while I was live. So So there's that. Very, very pretty. I needed something more warm tone because all of my it worked. Good, Rosalind. All of my highlighters, majority, I wouldn't say all, but majority of my highlighters are cool tone because I do a lot of cool tone. So I need more warm tone. Okay. This shade here is called Treasure Trove, and it's swirled so it mixes the two colors together. I mean, you'll blend that in together or you can leave it separate. Um, but you have to just like do one swipe and see how it looks more of the golden tone and then the blue. It kind of swirls it, but you have to make sure you're not doing this to make sure that it doesn't mix. Always appreciate the creator telling us how to use the product. I know, right? I agree because, most of us are like, I don't have time to sit here and fumble with this. And so I love it whenever they're like, this is how you use it. This is how it works the best. And, you know, then you don't have to play the guessing game because a lot of times, like if I'm doing a video and I'm not having a good time, I'm going to remove it and redo it, which makes me lose all that footage, all that time to redo it so I can tell you guys how to use it. Um, sometimes And, sometimes I just leave it in, but mainly if I'm doing a longer video, I can't do that. And so I will just tell you, hey, I tried it with the death and candy, gel, and it did not work. So I had to take it off and now I use this. Okay. Because you don't have to always like show every little thing, mainly, or you guys would be watching 2-hour videos, because nobody has time for that. Okay. Only 6-hour lives, not 2-hour videos. Okay. Crystal Dragon is this one. Okay. I promise it won't be 6 hours. Okay. Mystic Isle. This one's pretty. Ooh, I love this one. This is gorgeous. Love this color. This is Mystic Isle. It kind of has a flip of a goldish tone, but yeah, there you go. You got it. Like a green and a gold flip to it. Blue, like a really smoky blue with a green gold flip. Not she doesn't say these are multi-chromes, but sometimes they have a multiple shift like that. Very pretty. This one is Goddess. This is pretty too. It's Goddess. See what I'm saying? Like the satin finish. And then this one has a flip to it. I think it's like a duochrome. Hydra's Wrath. It's pretty. Let me see. Yeah, I'll put it on the inside of my palm. That way I can maybe move it around better. It's kind of like got a green gold and then it has like this copper undertone. Looks like an antique shade. I love that. Like a patina. So, so pretty. Love that. Kind of orangish copper undertone. Just cool. Okay. I know. Who am I, right? With this orangish love of mine that came out of nowhere. Okay. Not out nowhere. It came out of you guys brainwashing me to love orange. That's what it did. Okay. Okay. So these here, since she already told me glitter glue some kind of base down, I'm going to go ahead and put some glitter glue on my hand. And then we're going to swatch the back of my hand with some glitter glue. And there's that. The names of these are Arias or no, Arias, Osiris, Osiris, Oh, Osiris? Oh, no, Osiris. Words are hard. Osiris, Anubis, Anubis, Bastet, Isis, and Horus. These are probably ancient names, and I don't know. Words are hard, but ancient words are even harder, okay? Just like foreign words are even harder. So, there. Oh, serious. Okay, so oh, serious. Here we go. It's hooked on phonics time, where everybody loves to correct me and tell me how it actually sounds so I can pronounce it right. So, oh, serious. Okay, we're done playing the hooked on phonics game. Let's start swatching because I got to start doing a look here in a minute, you guys. Okay, so here's oh, serious, right? I get it. Yeah. Oh, serious. Yeah, maybe. Hmm. I think. I get this so mixed up, okay. Whenever they're placed like this, I'm like, I think this is so serious. I can't figure it out. Oh my gosh, I am so freaking excited for this because this is my kind of it's like Mythic Beauty House didn't totally do it this way because of me, but I'm like, I really wish I could have more of a sparkly shadow. And then she was like, yeah, let's make her a sparkly shadow. That is so freaking pretty. Yes. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna be my favorite. I'm so excited. And she hand makes all of her own shades. Ooh, this is like a duochrome. Did she tell me that? Hold on a minute. She did. I need to go back and look. Hold on. Oh, she already answered me. The alicorn alicorn highlighter was my gift. Okay, so we got that settled. Settled. Oh, she's typing to me. Uh-oh. She's gonna give me info. Hold on a minute. Oh, she's watching. She said, "Yep, I'm watching." Okay, so okay, it's a range of colors. The mica is a bit bigger, more sparkly. Due to this, please use glitter glue and then fingers, or I'm sure you could do I'm going to use a sponge tip on my hand just to make sure. And then, two of the shades okay, two of the shades shift. The palette is more, okay, of an enhancer. Okay, so like this is an enhancer. So what she's saying is like, if I use, okay, she's saying it's an enhancer, okay, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's all shimmers, or whatever. I wear all shimmer looks. I'm not afraid. I love all shimmer looks. And so some of my favorite looks are all shimmer. So I can do it, but some people can't. So this is a good companion palette. So, just like my all matte palette that I showed before from Isabel Cosmetics, like this will be a good companion palette for it. Okay, and then this palette is released on March 24th. I already knew that, but I'm just reading off of here and it's reminding me at noon at EST time zone. Okay. And then it will be $38 and you get to use my code. So Debutawn will save you an extra 10% off of that. And yeah, that's it. Okay. This is a shifty shade. Love. Mhm, mhm, mhm. I bet you I could shear this out. I'm trying to shear it out just a little bit. I could shear that out and make that a highlighter for sure. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that glow. Me too. Love all the shiny. I mean, all shiny look. I can do it. Oh, and it shifts purple, purplish pink, so it's not picking up. Hi, Christine. You can't see it as well on the camera because it's more pinkish. Well, it's purple to me, but there's a pink purple flip. Let me see. You can see the pink there. I know. This shade is amazing. There, you can kinda see it back here. See that pink flip to it? But it glows. So in person, what you're not seeing the reflection within the camera is that when I move it like this, that color that pops through, the purple and the pink that pops through, it glows. So it's one of those ones that are like it looks like it's like a glow in the dark stick, like it glows. It's so stinking pretty. And actually there's some bluish teal in it too. How many she said a couple of shades. But this has more shift to it. This is more like the oh, I definitely see purple there. Let me see if I can get the camera to pick it up. But there's like a teal. There's a green bluish teal as I move it across and a purple pink that comes this way. So it's like blue teal this way and purple pink this way. Hi, Sandy. Okay, that's fine. Send you a update later. Oh, there's an update. Uh-oh. I hope you're okay. Okay, you can kinda see it. Okay, let's do this. Kinda it's not as bright as it is in the mirror, but that blue kinda can you kinda see that blue greenish and then it flips to a pink purple when I move it back and forth, the blue greenish down here and then the pink purple. I'm okay, but not oh, Sandy, I bet you got your doctor to call you back, so, okay, give me that update later, please. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the sticky stuff on. I love that shade. She did a thing. We're doing an all shimmer look, guys. I'll show you how you can wear an all shimmer look because I ain't afraid. Not afraid. I don't know what I got there, but it's like I got like a different shadow on the end of my hand. Okay, so let's go with this purple. Let me see if I can figure out what the name is. That one's probably called Bastite. Bastite? Oh, these are so sparkly and so freaking beautiful. Love it. Oh, look at that. New shirt, Debbie. She ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. Everything's a new shirt. I was just thinking when I just said, "Oh, it's a good one." What would be a good one is you know what you signed up for. Debutawn. You know what you signed up for. Look at that. Mythic Beauty House. I love these shimmers. Give me all the shimmers. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I'm excited, if you can't tell. Okay. Let's see here. And a lot of times, like, I like to do live streams a lot because you're seeing it in action. Like, you'll know whether or not it's a shadow that you like or not because I'm doing it live with you. I ain't afraid. Here's another of these white base shifty. These are shifty ones. Don't know where that voice came from. That accent. Ooh. Heather with sparkles all over it. Yes. With some glitter. Oh my gosh. Okay. So far, I think this is topped it. I think this is my favorite shade, whatever that shade is. Isis, I think it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys will be able to see this. This is a little more flakier or more, chunkier mica. This one's a little more smoother mica, but the flip in this, oh my. So this one has like the white base and then it has the glow that comes out behind the white base. This one is just straight up glow. This one, if you guys have like a Terra Moon sugar drop, I think it's called, yeah, something like that. That's what this reminds me of, and I love those, and so she created that, and that is freaking amazing. It's just way more pow in your face in person. A lot of the pink or purple undertones, this is more of like, it has, like, a gold flip to it and then, like, a pinky peachish looking flip on the other side, but it kinda has, like, a purple tone too, but not like a cool tone purple, but more like a warm tone purple, if that makes sense, like a fuchsia. I don't know. I don't know the word I'm looking for, which color. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I wish you could see it in person. It's just 10 times better in person. It's gorgeous. I wish it would flip. Hmm. Wish it would show you just how much it's glowy. Here, let me just try. Let's just do this. Let's see if it'll. Oh, yeah, it's better. Maybe not as bright. Yeah, now you can definitely see that blue, green to purple shift. You see how that looks kind of like a gold, and then it shifts. Yeah. Okay. That worked. Better. Way better. But not still not as bright as I see it in person. Okay. All right. And then the last one is kind of like a I don't know what color I would call this either. Kind of like a gold. It's not really gold. I don't know what color I'd call this. Yeah. I don't know what I would call this. It's more of a neutral, a neutral. I don't know. It kind of has like a okay, that's oh, it has like a yellow green flip to it. Ooh. Okay, so this has like a yellow green flip and I would call it like a not a taupe because taupe is cool tone. It's like a beige, like a neutral tone. And then it flips to this really pretty greenish gold. Or not gold, but yellow and green flip. Okay, let's get the mirror back out. I'm loving this palette. Okay, let's see if we can oh, there it is. Wait, wait, wait. I moved it too quick. There. See, like, it has, like, a yellow-green flip? You're not getting the green as much. You get more of the yellow flip. Can't see my maxi desk. You're getting the yellow flip. You're not seeing the green as much, but it's pretty. Okay, so that's the shades, 5-pan palette, beautiful. Okay, and so let's get into creating a look. I know I'm using the purples, or there's just no doubt about it. Yeah, we're gonna go that direction, and we're doing an all shimmer look. I don't know, I could incorporate this too somehow. I could. Hmm, maybe underneath. We'll see. Love a good yellow. Yeah, it's. I would say it flips yellow. I mean, the base color of this one, though, is more like a brown, like a warm brown, but in a shimmer. Because it's definitely not gold, but it's gorgeous. Okay, anyways, let's go on. Doo-doo-doo. All right. And Sandy, my anti-pink girl in the chat, I would say that these like, this one here does flip a pink, but it's really when you look at it, it's gonna be more like the ones that are more of like a purplish pink. It's not like a pink pink, it's a purplish pink. So I think that you would be okay even with your anti-pinkness. Alright. Oh, I forgot to swatch with a, sponge tip applicator, but that's okay because we're gonna use it on our eyes and see if it works. So, we'll just go as we go. Okay. Debbie looking out for my vanity. How funny. No, not vanity. But I'm gonna wear these lashes, but I think I'll put them on last. No, I want to put them on first. I'm a creature of habit, so we're going to put on lashes first. I know. Everybody thinks I'm weird, but you know what you sign up for. I can't get this open. Any tips on getting these open with I don't have strength in my hands. Oh, I got it. Tip on opening these. Don't pull from the center. For whatever reason, it was not coming apart when I pulled. I just went out here and pulled it here and it just came right open. Maybe cut this first even. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I don't think I know you're weird. Thanks, Heather. And you signed up for it, so there's that. You're stuck with me now. Okay. Curl. So my son has a choir concert this evening. He has to be there at 6:30. Because we didn't have any. I think it was on the calendar like at the beginning of the school year, but no reminders until today. And of course, the one thing we didn't know until today is that he has to wear black pants, black button-up shirt, a black tie, and black shoes. And guess how many of those items he has? Black shoes. That's it. So if he can't fit or wear something of Marty's, if Marty even has it himself, I have to go to the store and buy him clothes for his choir concert tonight. Like I don't have enough on my plate. Okay. Let's see here. And it's going to be really funny if he's like playing this. He's like in choir right now, and sometimes they don't have anything and they can be on their phones and be hilarious if he's playing this and I'm talking about it. And he's in choir right at the moment. Whoops. Okay, so the shimmers worked really well with my glitter glue, so I'm going to wear that. I eventually will try them over the Death and Candy gel, and I will also try it over probably there's one other thing that I use. Probably like just my eyeshadow primer. Like the one is like a grippy eye primer. I would probably try it over. Yeah. Or spray it. I know she's giving me the best way to use it, but you know me, I'm going to experiment anyways. Okay, so we won't talk about what I was just about to do. It's about to put it on the back of my, I guess I'm going to talk about it. I say, we're not going to talk about it, and then I talk about it. I was about to put it on. No, what am I doing? Oh, I'll do it anyways. I'm getting sidetracked. ADHD brain on full effect today. You're welcome. So I was about to put that on the back of my hand. I'm not even wanting to do this. I meant to grab mascara and put mascara on my eyes and put the lashes on. But Okay. So how is everybody else doing today? We've already touched on I already know Sandy needs to talk to me later. So I kind of know what's going on there. But how's everybody else doing? I can't wait to show you guys the merch coming up. That's Thursday. Unless we're having a baby, and then that will all change. Okay. Just having a work day. Yeah. We've already had a work meeting today. She's full Full day of work. How many works do you got going on, Heather? How many works are you doing today? Oh, shoot. You're good? Good. I love to hear that. Okay, we're going to go in with a sponge tip applicator. No, I'm going to put the freaking lashes on. Today is a not good mental day. At least 7 works. That's a lot of works. Will you work till you get all your works done? Or will you just do as much as you can today? Allergies are killing me today. Oh, Lorna, you're not the first person that has told me that today. That's crazy. I don't know how it is where you guys are at, but one day it's freezing and the next day it's hot. And that just makes everything go nuts. Say a prayer for me that I get good results from it. Oh, okay. I will definitely be praying for you, Sylvia. Do you want to share what the MRI is for? Because I'm not sure if you did. I would have probably remembered that. So you don't have to. It's snowing there, Sandy. That doesn't surprise me. This silly hand is acting up, really hoping it's just weather related. I know. I don't have time to add another doctor's appointment. Maybe they can needle it, Joe. We had 48 degrees today. Last week we had 70s. Yeah, I know, Lorna. It's completely nuts. Okay, I want to show you something about the lashes. Okay, the name of the lashes are Phoebe. I just trimmed the edges because the edges were kind of hanging off. I'm going to trim it a little bit more to make sure it's not like sharp on the edges. Now, what I don't have to know what it's about. I can just pray for your MRI results. I ask because in case you want to share, but you don't ever have to share. Not just yet publicly. Okay. All right, Sylvia, I will be praying for your results for sure. Please just let me know whenever you can. That way, because when I start to pray for something like that, like I am constantly thinking about it and praying about it. So if you can let me know how it turns out, that'd be great, one way or the other. And whenever you can. I'm not telling you, just whenever you can. These are rounded. Very important whenever you're doing lashes, okay? Because ones that are straight are very difficult to keep on your eyes. Hi, Kat. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to stick it on like that there and see all this is extra overhang. So that's going to come off on the end. Because you never want your lash to go down in here because that's when it pokes you and it's too long. Okay, see, better. Dang, these big, I know, these are new. These are from Mythic Beauty House in Phoebe. This is a new formula that it's more of the, you haven't seen it, I swatched it, but it's more of the super shimmery, shifty. Some of the shades are shifty. They're really pretty, Cat. So if you get a chance to just see the swatches at the beginning and you already know. So that's not a big deal, but like just the swatches. That would be fantastic. So you can see what I'm talking about. They're pretty amazing. This is the new palette that's coming out on the 24th. It's called Ancient Ones. I think it needs, hi, Justice. I think I need to trim just a little bit. Not too much. Don't want to overdo it. I think these out even. Set it on there. I think so. I wanted ones. Oh, I think I cut this other one a little too much. So I got to trim this other one. Gosh darn it. I get going too fast. That's okay. It can be a little shorter. Well, yeah, just by a hair. I just got to cut that little piece off from the end. There we go. All right, it'll be fine. Okay. All right. Yes, we need to be praying for Sylvia. Trimming lashes is stress-inducing for me, removing the lace from a... Oh, I agree. Mainly if they're the expensive ones. Like, I have not bought an expensive wig. Well, kind of. It was kind of expensive. But that is super stressful. It is Mythic Beauty House. These shift like to a purplish and one more of like a pinkish purple. And these here, like they have a little bit of shift to them, but not like a bunch. They're not supposed to, but they do have a little bit of shift anyways. They're not like considered the shifty shades though. Gotta hop off, set a second business meeting. Okay. All right. That sounds good, Heather. No, this is no rainbow shifty palette. No. I mean, it's not a rainbow palette. No. This one has 5 pans. I swatched them in the beginning. So if you want to see the swatches when we're done, you love Mythic Beauty House. Beauty has smaller 5-pan. I know. And that's what I was saying. Like, I can own every single one she makes because they're so tiny that I love that because I can own them and not feel like they're being intrusive in the collection. Does that make sense? When you're a makeup collector, stuff like that starts to matter. It's like, I ordered this palette and it's this big, so it's almost like it doesn't even exist. Oh, shoot. Anyways, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did I say bye, Heather? I think I did. I read it, but have a good day, Heather. If you are still on here, we will definitely the merch relaunch is 3/23/23 this week, Thursday, at 3:23 in the afternoon. We have some new items and then relaunching the other ones. Just getting it back up into the merch store. I have Nikki's shirt on now if you're new here, or if you're new into the chat. I showed it earlier. And health update was earlier as well, because not sure if that's going to affect how often you see me or not. We won't know, but giving you a heads up just in case. Okay. I like these. They are not the most natural looking lash, but that's okay because sometimes I don't want a natural looking lash. I have plenty of those. I don't have any of these like super dramatic looking ones. So, I mean, I do, but I like her lashes. I love the curved band. It's a little thicker band, but it's not an uncomfortable band at all. Got to switch to my phone. Okay, be right back. All right, sounds good. Oh, gosh darn it. I hate when I do that. I don't mind a thicker band because they're so much easier to put on as long as it's comfortable. And it has to hold its shape. The lash has to automatically hold its shape because if it's straight, it's going to be horrible to try to get on. And the sides always pop off when they're a straight band. I don't like those. I got to catch you today because I am home from work with a hurt back. Oh no, I have had back surgery 6 years ago and hurt it. Oh no. So is it flared up or did you hurt it again? Yeah, well, I'll be praying for you as well. There's a lot of prayer requests right now because when it rains, it pours, right, guys? For sure. Um, that's okay. We'll just take it one step at a time, 1 minute at a time. We'll all get through this. I'm so glad that you were able to hop on here and let us know how you're doing. Did I get that all right? Yep, I did. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of liner and get to going on this look. Um, oops. Unless I go ahead and rip this lash off because I'm being crazy with this eyeliner. All right. Alrighty then. Okay. I'm in such a blah mood, very unlike me. I need to get some coffee or eat some spicy noodles. I need a mood boost. Okay. Yeah, and you know, we we all like, you know what? It's okay also to have those times where we're just not like it's okay to just kind of be like, okay, today I'm just not feeling, you know, like being my chatty self or my giggly self or whatever it is, because we're allowed to feel that way as well, you know? It's like, why do we have expectations on ourselves? We're just gonna let ourselves down with those expectations for sure. Okay. I'm gonna try I'm gonna put a little bit more of this on my eyes, and then we're gonna do because I put it on a long time ago and I want it to be a little sticky. And then we're going to go in with a sponge tip applicator. Even though she said her finger, I want to do the sponge tip applicator first, um, just to see. You can use a brush, is what she was saying, though. Also, it just will be more of a like a sheer, um, like topper type thing. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. Um, yeah, let's leave that alone. Okay. So we're going to go into this shade right here, pick it up on my sponge tip applicator, and I'm just going to press the pigment into it there. And then we're going to add that to the outside. Ooh, yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh, yeah, this is super shimmery. I love, love, love. You see, it does well. I also there is gonna be a little bit of fallout. I already knew that. So you're gonna get a little bit of fallout. I'm gonna try the finger on this other eye. She's right. The finger does work better. The finger does work better. I think that probably just like, just having it on your finger helps press it in a little bit better. So I would say the finger is gonna be the best application, but I do wanna do one other thing, okay? I want to take a little bit of this up on I wanna use the same shade, even though I've already put it on that side, and I want to spritz it and see what it does. Hi, Ariella! Hey, girl. What kind of glitter glue? I'm using the Too Faced glitter glue, but you could use any kind of glitter glue. Oh, yeah. I think we all have the stuff that we're going through, and it's nice to I just sprayed it with just a setting spray. It's nice to oh, heck yeah. If you pick it up on a sponge tip applicator and you spray it with some setting spray, I don't think you'll have fallout. I'm pretty sure you won't have fallout at all. So, I would just, make sure if it's pretty wet to not, like, close your eye right away because you don't want it to crease while it's wet. But, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my favorite application, at least for this shade, the purple one, because it definitely gives it more to adhere to. It's pretty. Mhm. Okay, so I'll clean up around there. That's very sweet, cat. That's community. Yeah, it's like yeah. And that's the thing is I think that we're brought together to be able to help support and encourage each other, because it's like this world is pretty hard. And when you're out, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but when you're out amongst like your family or other friends or whatever else that do not, can you use a white base with those? I'm sure you could. Um, I can put it over a white base and we can take a peek. But sometimes those people don't understand, and it's a blessing for us to be able to um it's a blessing for us to come together and be able to in a way, we all have different things, but in a way we understand each other, you know? Okay, this is a white base. Uh Justice wanted to see what they look like over white base, so we're going to do that. I'm going to just do all of them real quick so I can show you. Ooh, that's pretty. Man, these they're so, so pretty. Love. Like the purple one is super flaky, but as soon as I put that on there, like if you don't like working with a flakier formula, just spritzing it, made a huge difference. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Man, so, so pretty. Trying to figure out where to place this last one in between. In between it goes. Okay. So that's over a white base. I think a black base would look really pretty with it too, or any color base, actually. It's very pretty. Okay, I gotta hurry, so I'm gonna take that off. Let's keep going. Okay, so my thoughts were I would maybe try to incorporate that wiped off pretty easily. There's a little bit left over, but that wiped off really easily. Okay, sponge tip making comeback. Oh yeah, they already did in my world a long time ago. Like I buy them in a 500 pack from Amazon for like $10. And honestly, I don't have to wash them. Since a lot of times you're using a shadow that's kind of flaky, like I just take my makeup towel that I have here and I just rub it off and it just kind of takes those flakes off. And so I reuse them. And then what I do is I use my Cinema Secret and I spritz them to sanitize them and then dry them off or let them air dry because that just evaporates after it does its sanitation. And then it just goes back in the deal. So really, I don't hardly go through those. So, okay, I'm gonna go on in. I'm gonna go up a little bit further because these lashes are so dramatic that I want to take this up a little bit more. So I'm gonna spray and take this up a little higher and shape it out a little bit. Maybe drag it out to make it not as solid to kind of give it more of a dusting out on the edge. And yes. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I was thinking about taking that one that has like that orange and putting that in the center instead of just going in with those white ones. And I'm going to see if that will mesh up well with this one. Should I get some? Never used them before. For shimmer shades, Janet, I highly recommend it. Even if they're not the flaky ones, I like to use it. Okay, so like anytime I have any kind of shimmer and I have long nails on and I don't want to touch the shade for whatever reason, like my nail will dig into it or whatever, I always use one. And it gives you the same effect as full. And also, if you don't use your finger at all for whatever reason, like if you just don't like it or whatever, um, if you want a shimmer, any shimmer, doesn't matter what brand it is, if you want that shimmer to have full impact, then you have to either use your finger or a sponge tip applicator. You won't have full impact with the brush unless you pick up a lot of it on a flat brush and spray it. That's one way to get full maximum shine through a shimmery shadow is you either have to spray it on a flat tip brush, put it on a sponge tip applicator, apply it with your finger. That's where you're going to get the maximum. If you go in with a fluffy brush, you're just going to blow that out no matter what kind of shimmer it is. You're going to blow it out. And then a flat tip, if you spray it, otherwise it's not going to really give it the maximum, if that makes sense. Okay, and I'm going to clean this up, but I just want to get the color on. I'm just going to use the same sponge tip applicator. I'm going to go ahead and go in with that orange. And like the orange shade and the purple shade, these are more of like I'm getting into it now. And so I think the formula is a little bit different than the white ones. So what I'm noticing is this orange one is a little more flaky. It's probably the most flaky of all of the shadows. So I'm putting my sponge tip applicator in. If you just do it really lightly, you're not going to have any, flakes come up. But I can see if I was to dig into the shadow where it would probably flake up, which in that case, what I would do is I would probably just have, like a tissue or something, and then kind of take something, whether it be like the lid of this or whatever, and kind of push it back down before I put it away, because I wouldn't want like that to go all over the place. So this orangish shade kind of does that a little bit. Oop. I closed my eyes too quickly before I let that set. It's really pretty. That's really freaking pretty. I use my finger to get full impact because the brush doesn't quite do it, even with spraying it, but sometimes I like it more precise. Yes. And that's what the sponge tip applicator does for you, because the finger, it can go just about anywhere. The sponge tip applicator, more precise. Like it's going to be just as good as your brush. So like, but better. It's going to put the shimmer on better than the brush. It's going to show more than the brush, but it's going to give you the precision like a brush, more so than your finger, because your finger is just like not supposed to. Oh, Debbie, the Mario movie is coming out. Oh, yeah, he might like that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with I'm gonna go in with this shade because this shade is just wow. I really love this shade too, but this one is just wowing me. So I wanna go into this one. Um, and honestly, I think I wanna just go ahead and spray this one too, just because I already sprayed the other ones. And sometimes I'm just like, well, let's just spray them all and see what it looks like. So I don't think I would need to. This one is not as flaky. But oh, that is so stinking freaking pretty. It glows. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you see that? That is stunning. Oh my gosh. I literally could just put that shade all over mine and see, done. That is so stinking pretty. Okay, let's go in with the other side. Yes. So stinking pretty. Can you see it? I got a little bit on here. I'll get that off in a minute, but I'm busy. I'm busy doing pretty girl stuff, okay? I don't have time to clean out my lashes. It is. It's really, really freaking pretty. Okay. All right. So I've decided. Well, do I? Do I not? What do I want to do? Let me. I'm going to go ahead and. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? Okay, I'm not gonna clean up yet because I'm gonna go ahead and do the underneath. I'm trying to decide if I wanna do the shimmers underneath or if I wanna take one of my other new ones and do underneath, and I think that's maybe what I'll do. Um, I might go with maybe do something like this. Got it. Okay, thank you for coming and hanging out for a little while, Cat. Have a good day, girly. Okay, so I think maybe I'll take this on the outer. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use some of these newer ones as well and go underneath. So let's get a underneath. How are you doing, Kathleen? Doing well. Good. All right. I'm gonna go in with, it's kind of like a rounded brush like that there. I'm gonna go into this purple, which is called Crystal Dragon. And get some pigment up on my brush. I'm going to go ahead and spray that. I always spray every single thing I put underneath my eyes. It helps keep it there longer and it gives it full pigmentation. I do that whether it's a matte, a shimmer, a glitter, it doesn't matter. Always spray it. Okay. Oops, I do need to clean it up just a little bit. Okay, let's see. Yeah. That's so, so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, and then, um, we'll I'm going to be wearing this for a while. So later on, if you wanna see how it wears throughout the rest of the day, tonight, I'll go into the description box, and I will update you on how it wore throughout the day. So, if we have more fallout or whatever, or if it creases or whatever, I will let you know. Um, so hi, Sue. Hey, you're never late. You're always here on time. Any time is on time. Anytime with me. All right. at least while I'm live. Even if you come later, I just won't be here to say hello. I'm going in next with Mystic Isle. It's 244. This is pretty. Mystic Isle is gorgeous. We're easily turning this into a mermaid look. All shimmer, all shimmer. Does spraying the brush cause any deterioration of the shadow if you double dip? Not in mine. It can cause not deterioration, but it can cause sometimes mattes to look a little off because like I have this palette, a Jeffree Star palette that I'm going to give away. And um it has little marks from me spraying the mats. Well, not spraying the mat, but, like, spraying the brush and getting that setting spray, and I'm like, "Look, it's not bad. Like, it's a good shadow, and, like, you can still use it, and it still works really well." It's just that, uh, and now I'm going in with Hydra's Wrath. Um, it's just that it just, like, leaves a watermark is what it does. It's not like it's a bad thing at all. It doesn't change it. I can still use the shadow just the same, and some shadows will do that. These never do. Um, most of my shimmers never do whenever I use setting spray. Um, I don't recall any shimmers messing up, at least. I guess I should say that because I don't remember. Like, I don't think any of mine have ever changed formulas. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check that for myself to let you know. Take this since it's just sitting right here or not. Let's see. See if this. Yeah, this gonna repress a little bit and I'm gonna just tell you because it is flaky on top where I dug in my brush because I am heavy-handed whenever I go into my shadows, but these are flaking a little bit and I don't want to put it back in that way since I, was using my, so I want to see if, yep, okay. So yeah, just take a tissue, just take a regular tissue or piece of toilet paper, honestly, and you can take anything that fits inside that pan and just repress it a little bit. So that's it. Love your hair color. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So there's that. I did notice that I need to do one thing over on this other side. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little purple that I already sprayed and I'm going to take it up just a hair. I just want it to not be as sparkly on the sides. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying because I am going to a choir concert tonight. And so I just don't want it to be as sparkly on the sides. Make it more of a shimmer than a sparkle. So we'll tone it down just a little bit when I use that. And that works perfectly. So, and it gives it a little bit more depth. Okay, now I can clean up my face with a wipe before I go in with foundation. And I'm really enjoying this look. Thank you. These were I got from her as well. Um, with Mythic Beauty House. It's probably Haus, but I keep saying House, so whatever. Reminds me of Britney Spears too. Thanks. That's I don't know if that's such a the lashes. I don't know if that's such a compliment or not. I guess it depends on who you're asking. Anytime somebody says retro and it's not a a like a year that people want to revisit, then I don't really know if that's much of a compliment. Because one time my daughter loves stuff that's the 80s, but, you know, a lot of people think 80s is very, oh, what's the word? I should have done this first, get all that glitter out of my lashes before I clean my face, but whatever. Not like I can't do it again. Just getting those little glitter pieces out of, or flakes. It's not glitter, it's mica. Getting it out of my lashes there. But anyways, she loves stuff like the 80s and stuff. She's like, "Oh, I love that. Your eye look kind of looks like the 80s." I'm like, "Yeah, that's not quite a compliment because a lot of people think it looks oh, what's the word? Not trashy. That's the word that keeps coming to my mind, but that's not it. It's more tacky. Tacky's the word. A quarter fits. Yes, yes. Okay, so if you take a tissue, thank you, Sandy. If you take even a tissue and then just kind of wrap it around and then just press, that presses your shadows really well. Get all of this off and we'll start the foundation. I'm really loving this. I was 31 in 2001. Were you really? Okay. So I can't hardly tell I got that orange in there, but it's in there. Okay. The other two are so bright that it's like overtaking that one. Okay. So let's see here. What do I want to do? We're going to go in with this. We're going to go in with my Giorgio Armani because I'm trying to finish it up. It's really getting low. It's like down to here. So I'm just trying to get it finished up. You were 40 in 2001. I don't know how old I was. I don't know. Hold on. I was 25. I had my son, Austin, in 2001. And that's the year I had laser surgery on my eyes. Right after my son was born, I had laser surgery on my eyes to correct them, and I'm so glad I did because I still don't need glasses. Oh, I wanna put them inner corner before I go on. So I might as well use this other shade over here. I have a little brush hair in there. Isis. I'm gonna put that in my middle corner. I do that all the time. In my middle corner. Gotta get my little brush hair out of there. Or that was maybe my eyelash. It looked like a brush hair. And spray it a little bit. Ooh, it definitely flips more purple. We're gonna do that right in there. I have a little bit of that grungy color right there, but it has a flip. Oh, it's like a blue, like a teal purple flip. Yeah. So, so pretty. I had laser in 2009 or 10. Oh, really? And you still like yours too. And I do need liner. So let's do that as well. Let's do that first before I forget. What color do I want to do? I'm feeling a teal, but no, probably not. I'm going to do a purple. I'm going to do a darker purple. Or I could do, yeah, I'm going to do a darker purple. I talk through myself. I have to talk myself through this stuff all the time. Just know it. Yeah, so glad you did it. Same. Same. Yes, I want this one. This is Empire with Urban Decay. I had laser surgery. 19 and remove a membrane. Oh, really? Yeah, this is more laser surgery for vision correction. It was that kind of laser surgery. I used my income taxes back then to get it. Get it done. And the funny thing was is when they got it done, they were like, we didn't realize that your pupils dilated so big." They said, "If we woulda known that, that's a bigger area that you have to treat," but they said, "You would have gotten charged more." Because I guess when my eyes dilate, they almost, like, open completely up. And that's and I found out later on that's why I have, um, night blindness because it lets too much light in. They're like and these are people that have done this numerous times, and they were like, "You literally have the biggest pupil area, like, span of pupil than we've ever seen." I'm like, "Thanks." Just kidding. I know. I'm kidding. How many hours do you work with eyeshadow for different looks? Um, it really depends on what I'm doing, as far as like, "Hi, Tiffany, just saw you were on." "Hi, I'm so glad you're here." Um, but it just depends. Like, when did we get started here? We talked first. It was like 1:30, so it's probably I've worked about 45 minutes to an hour on this look, but this was the first time using these, and I put on glitter glue and all that stuff, so, this one maybe takes a little bit longer, but I can usually put a look together pretty quickly because I don't like now if I was gonna do something like a Instagram look with all the cut creases and the fancy dancy stuff and rhinestones, it can take me hours. It can take me 2 to 3 hours to do a look like that. But a lot of times I don't do that. I tried to FaceTime you. Oh, missed your face, Debbie. I thought you said, "I missed your FaceTime, Debbie." I saw FaceTime and no, I missed you too, girly. I did a health update in the beginning if you're interested. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. That's so sweet. I typically don't try to do those super complicated looks because when I'm showing a palette, mainly from a brand, I want you to know if you can do it too. If I was doing a amazing smink look, which I would never be able to do sminks looks. Like she's an artist that is like off the charts. And like, but if I was doing that, it's hard for you to look at that and say, "Oh yeah, I want to get that palette because I can do that look." Because that's what I do when I see smink. I can't tell if I'm gonna like the palette or not because I know I can't do that kinda look. I just wanna do average looks, you know, and it's typically something anybody can do, and that's why I do it that way. I mean, is it fun to do those looks every once in a while? Absolutely, but if I'm just, showing you a palette to see if you wanna, because 'cause I'm hoping to be able to show you, "Hey, do you wanna spend your money on this or do you not? Is this the type of eyeshadow that you like or is it not?" It doesn't have to be. It can be. So, it just gives you that option to look at what I'm putting on my face to see if you wanna put it on your face or not. Okay? That's what we do here. Okay. Does that explain it a little better? Because sometimes I get asked questions. I know Liam asked me one time, like, why don't I do more? Oh, hey, I found my stickers. They fell on the floor. Liam asked me one time why I don't do more cut creases and stuff like that. And I can do them. There's my sticker. Um, I'm not old, I'm vintage, Nikki Raven. Um, but and this other stuff I can't necessarily show you because it's for next month's box. That they came with some slightly orcish little stickers on Mickey Raven too. Anyways, okay, back to work. So I gotta get through this look. Okay, okay, okay. Um, oh, thank you. Um, they are a pain in the booty and it takes concentration. Yeah, it takes concentration. Definitely wouldn't want to do a super complicated look. I have because y'all on my membership lives love to torture me some. But I have done really complicated looks live, but that takes forever because you have to stay concentrated. Like you have to think things through. And if I'm multitasking and talking to somebody and trying to do 14 cut creases, like it's not easy. That is for darn sure. And Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm teasing the people that are my members. I appreciate them, but they get to pick whatever they want me to do. I mean, it doesn't have to be makeup, but um so I think like one that I did that was super complicated is, and I think it was Sue maybe that asked for it. I can't remember, but they asked me to do a tie-dye look, which was super complicated, but it was beautiful. Like, I really like that look, but it probably took, I don't know, we've had live streams that last like 6 to 8 hours. I do not like to torture you. It's just the makeup that tortures you. I know. No, when girl, when you're asking me to do something with the makeup to torture me, you, my friend, are trying to torture me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. It was fun, and I'm so glad that I don't know if that was you or not, Sue, but pretty sure it was. But I'm so glad that you did because it made me do something different because it was a request, and it was something I probably would have never done for myself. And so it ended up being a very, very pretty look, and I really did like how it turned out. They just appreciate your talent. Okay. I don't know though, because there's been times where somebody has requested something and it has not turned out. And I said, I'm not taking pictures of this. Like most of the times, I'll take pictures and post what I've done on a Patreon live or a YouTube membership live. I'll still post the picture most of the time on like Instagram. But there was one time somebody, oh, it was the ColourPop eyeshadows? Yeah. There's a couple of times where it has not turned out. Okay, and I was like, "Okay, this is where you guys don't get to say, 'Oh, it doesn't matter what you do, it always looks pretty, it always turns out.'" And I'm like, "This shows you right here, it does not always turn out." And I think that was an all glitter look, and it was bad, and I had to fix it before I posted. I was like, "I'm not posting this, I'll fix it, and then I'll post." Yeah, ColourPop is torture because it just flies right off of my eyeballs before I even get a chance to finish my look, and so it is torture. Oh, Janet. You oh, Janet, I do not like where your mind goes. No, that, like, gives me anxiety. Oh, see the torture? This right here proves it. I say it, you guys say that's not true, but see what just happened here? She's like, "You just said you would never be able to do a smink look. So now let's do that for one of the membership." Are you kidding me? Amazon just delivered my lash glue. Ooh, angels they are. Yes, lash glue is a must. You need your lash glue. Okay, and then Tiffany's down there going, "Yes, for sure, Janet. Let me I'm let me just root you on." Sue's like, "Yeah, I love that idea." I couldn't help myself. Sure. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot, you could do it. I just ah, you talking about lashes? Or are you talking about I'm not even a member, so I wouldn't get to see well, sometimes if it turns out okay, I'll post it. If not, it won't get posted, so there's that. ColourPop releases too much, most it looks like, honest. Mhm. Yeah, um they are on a roll with which, I mean, yeah, I doesn't bother me because I don't keep up with them anyways, you know what I mean? And honestly, unless you're trying to get every single palette that they make, it shouldn't bother you too much they're releasing it. The only way that that bothers anybody is if you're trying to collect every single thing that they that would be hard to keep up with. But otherwise, launches you can pick what you want, what you don't want, you know? We think because I used to be that way too. I'm like, "Ugh." but nobody wants to keep up with 50 bazillion launches anyways. You just pick and choose what you want, right? Am I right? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Okay, so let's see what color blush we want. So far, absolutely no creasing. I'll get up close with my face when I'm done. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, I know what I want. I want this I want to use this again because I haven't used it in a while. I used to feel like I wanted to buy everything and yeah, getting picky. Same. It's bad when drugstore makeup looks better in oh, yeah, I agree. There's some drugstore makeup that I think is better. I'm a member, so ask real nice. I'll suggest Debbie to do it. Tiffany. I mean, Sue, Tiffany's, telling you to ask real nice, she'll do it. Oh, shoot. Sue's like, "I just said I don't torture you," and then she's like, "Hey, for the right price, I'll torture her." Just ask nicely, that's my price. Just ask nicely and I'll torture her. Deal? That's how see, y'all are getting exposed. Exposed. You cannot sit here and say you don't torture and then torture. Sue, that would be great. Hi, Janet. Thank you for coming to say hello. When I first started, everything looked so sparkly and pretty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to be. You have to be. So happy. Oh, thank you. If you want a health update, it's right at the beginning. You can look at it later. It's short. I didn't talk for very long, but that kind of gives you a little bit of update where I'm at because we're not going there again. Okay. Some health stuff coming up. How about smink look using only oh, Janet, I am not I did find out that I can block members. You're on notice, girl. You're on notice. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I know. Mean, right, Tiffany? Just sheer meanness coming out of you guys right now. I came on this live stream to make myself feel better. And like playing some makeup and look at what you're doing to me. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really that serious. I would sure try. You all know I'll sure try it. I'm just not promising anything. To say that she is gonna block all of us. I know. Forget wrenches. Nobody's just all gonna be blocked. No, I'm just kidding. Rosebud and KVD. Okay. I'm gonna go in and I haven't used this in a long time and I'm starting, the declutter. I'm not starting it. I'm just trying to continue to film my declutter series is a better way to put it. And I need to go through and um figure out what all I'm gonna be decluttering. So I'm trying to pull some of the things that I haven't used in a while, and I just really love this color blush. It is really one of my favorite shades for my skin tone. It's just really pretty. And so that, I haven't used it in a while, so I kinda and I have a lot of different blushes, so I, forget how much I love things after a while if I don't keep trying it. So I'm glad I did because I won't even though this is older, I probably won't get rid of it. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Okay, up underneath my chin. What is that? I kind of do it like a bronzer because just with my skin, this looks better than just adding some color back in. It looks better than bronzer on me. Just bronzer always turns a weird color on my skin. It doesn't matter. I've tried so many. I mean, some are okay, but I overall just enjoy this coloring better than a bronzer. ColourPop is not a fan of Debbie's. No, and really, I wish I loved ColourPop. It's not that I hate ColourPop. It's just that it does not stay on my eyeballs. So as I'm putting on my face right now, it would be already wearing off. So it's like I can spend an hour putting together a eye look that is already wearing off before I even can put on my lips, my lip color. And that's frustrating. Nobody would want that. And it's not that I just hate ColourPop and they're just awful. It's I wish I did like it. It is cheaper. They have an amazing packaging most of the time. And, just they have every color imaginable that they reuse into other palettes and stuff like that. And so I just wish that it worked on my eyes and it just doesn't. So fancy for choir. I know, right? I'm gonna be the fanciest mom around. I can't say anything. I might be in my peachy full glam makeup and go grocery shopping. Exactly, girl. I don't get excited about ColourPop anymore. Any brands have ruined me. I know that too, right? Brightens to my skin. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It just adds a little bit of brightness and color back into my skin. Yep. I really don't like ColourPop shadow anymore. Guess I use better stuff now. And you know what? It can be that way with any brand, any, because I used to love Glamlight and they have not changed their formula. And it's just not as good as some of the indie brand stuff out there. So I think probably a lot of my Glamlight might be decluttered. I don't know, but it might. So, yeah, it's just not this I don't enjoy using it as much as I used to. And it might be that way with some of my even Juvia's places. So, we'll see. So, okay, got that. Let's do a highlighter. I don't want to use my new highlighter because it's too yellow. I got it on purpose, like a warm tone highlighter because I don't have them very many of them. But I think what I can do is that color I use right in there. I think I'm going to go in really lightly with that, and we're going to use that as a highlighter because I think that will be pretty. Let's see here. I'm going to go in with my beautiful brush. Can you show the palette again? Oh, absolutely. So this is my Sonia G. It's hard to pick up those shifty shades. So that like this one here is the one that shifts like a more darker purple, and this one's like a pinkish purple that it shifts. This one actually has like a bluish even shift to it too. Bluish green to a purple shift, and this is like a pinkish purple shift. Is it like a yellow tone or a pink? Which one are you talking about? This? This is a yellow tone. A warmer goldish, yeah, because I don't have very many highlighters that look like that. So I ordered, or that's the one I got for a prize from her. I saw their swatches earlier on IG. Okay, she put up some swatches. Great. I'm trying to go in light-handed, but I'll tap it out. Oh, it's gorgeous. It looks like this shade looks like a Kaleidos. So if you have any of the space age Kaleidos, that is exactly what that looks like. And I'm just going in super light and I'm just gonna do that and then tap it in because I don't want to go too ham. That is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. I can get this one to sheer out just a little bit more because this one is more sheared. Or I can make that one darker. One of the two. I'll even it out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's so stinking pretty. Okay. And then you can go back in and just kind of tap around it. Just kind of taps it into the skin. So pretty. Ooh, yay. Okay, I love being able to have a highlighter within the palette that I'm using. Because when I travel, then I don't even have to bring a highlighter. Okay. Eyebrows real quick, and then we will spray the face and do lips, but we're almost done, you guys. So we're going to put in a little bit of brow powder just to kind of even out my eyebrows. Um, Fill in any blank spaces. I don't use brow pencils or anything. I just add a little bit of color back into my brows. I don't like a dark brow, so I try to get as close to my brow color as possible without getting warm because my hair color definitely is not like a warm, it's more of a cool tone. I saw their swatches earlier on IG. I already read that like 4 times now. It's okay. Just wanna make sure I'm not missing any. Okay. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Oh, we are really focused on what you're doing, your eyebrows. I'm really a no fuss eyebrow kinda girl. I don't do all the fuss. That's not me. I don't even put gel in it. I don't do nothing. That's what I do right there. Done. I like a more natural looking brow. I don't care to have like a super structured. I have shape to them, but not structured. Dog's sleeping and trying not to wake them. Well, that means you have to sit still, not do anything because you have your dogs on you. Let's see here. What else am I gonna do? Spray my face and um spray my face and lippies. Okay. I heard my son get home. Like I said, probably gonna have to take him shopping, so I'm gonna hop off here pretty quickly as soon as I get my lippy on. Um, this is beautiful. Like I said, releases the 24th. You can use Debutawn to save 10%. It is affiliated. Um, I didn't know it, and she messaged me. She's like, "Your code is affiliated." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know," because I was telling other people what my other codes were affiliated, and so she was like, correction." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. Don't want to make it look like I'm trying to pull one over on anybody." Too many awesome things coming out. Yes, I know, right? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. All right. I just now saw that I have a little bit of liftage on my lash, which does not typically happen, but I think it's whenever I was messing around with my eye that I did that. So before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of, and know that you can do this, you guys. I'm looking for my lash glue right now. Slow down. Figure out where your lash glue is. Oh. So if you have a lash glue that is like this, okay, you got to do it with a really steady hand, get all the excess off. Just go back in and just sandwich it in between the fake lash and your real lashes and just put a little bit more on that band, okay? Because if you're like me and you're not paying attention and rip your lash off like I did, you may have to do this. Then grab the outside of the lash. I just pull it up just a little bit and then reattach it. That way I'm getting it. Because if you don't pull it back up and then reattach it, it like moves down on your eyelashes instead of staying up close to the lid. So I always pull it up a little bit and then reattach it back down. And honestly, I think I cut this side just a little too short, which can also cause issues because I was talking and not paying attention to what I was doing, and I just pulled the other side. So there's that. So I got to make sure that I'm not cutting too much off as well, because then you lose that rounded It's like it's a game. You do too much, you need to if you do too much, you end up needing to cut it down to a 3/4 lash, and just putting it on the edge. Right now, it's kind of, like, in the middle, so my rounded band that I had before I cut too much almost becomes more straight because I c cut the curve off, if that makes sense. Hopefully, I'm making sense because I know what I mean in my mind, but sometimes it doesn't get relayed properly. Okay, fixed. All right, there we go. And then I just take a little bit of felt tip liner and I just draw right in there just to connect. So it's just not like, so it looks like that whole area is connected. Otherwise, it just looks black, and then light right in there. So I do that. So, and it's just right on the edge, just so that it doesn't like drop off right there. Does that make sense? Hopefully, I'm making sense. Okay, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Sue, for the reminder. Okay, all right. So I got all that. I'm gonna do a neutral lip. I'm doing that because I'm going to my son's choir thing. I don't want to be like that mom. My son does not like to be like center of attention, neither do I. But I don't want to put him there by having like black lipstick on or something. You know. Um, okay. I think we're going to do an unearthly moment here. Diana. I think this will be pretty with it. Yeah, we'll do that. I have Mythic Beauty Houses. Um, embarrassing my kids, yeah. Well, if it was my girls, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I already have an introverted son, so I don't wanna cause that to get worse. So, uh, because I don't want him to have social anxiety. But if it was my girls, absolutely, I did it all the time. Uh-huh. Janet, it is the perfect cool tone nude. It really is. It'll go with anything. Cool tone. It's so, so pretty. I felt like I was saying I have Mythic Beauty Houses info in the description box, and I also have Untitled Designs, and I tagged Nikki's channel, so if you're not following Nikki, because that's the merch I showed today. Most of you guys know Nikki. Okay. Yeah. I like Diana also with just a little bit of a cool tone liner as well. I do it without a liner if I want it just to be super, like, toned down, but if I do a liner, it really kind of makes it pop more. Okay. I think we're done. Let me get up close. I feel like my skin is like I have a little bit of redness in my skin. I feel like it's popping out down here. from the foundation. So I'm going to just add a little bit more foundation there. Thank you guys. Thank you. Y'all are too sweet. Okay, and I'll take pictures before I run out. Okay, we're gonna get up close. Look at that. Look how freaking stunning that is. Super pretty. So stinking pretty. And then these are the other shades, the satin shades underneath that. I did like that purplish one, and then the teal, and then that was like the greenish, brown taupish, like shifty with the orange undertone. And then I did that one last shade right there in there. So stinking pretty. So pretty. I feel good in this. I don't think it's too over the top to wear to a choir concert, but I'll get my son's gauge on it when I go upstairs. All right. All right, guys. So, like I said, the 24th, this palette will be launching, and I'll just go ahead and I'll probably be posting on my stories as well when she does the launch, as long as I'm not having a baby with my daughter. So that sounds weird. With my daughter while she's having a baby. It's very tame, right? It's glittery tame. It's tame it's not glitter, it's mica, but I keep calling it glitter, but it's not glitter. It's very shimmery, shiny. It's very pretty. All right, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And yeah, so be looking also. We have more to come with new releases too. So it's all kinds of fun stuff coming out. And I feel like oh yeah, and then if you guys are available for yes, Tiffany knows. If you're available for 3:23:23 at 3:23 in the afternoon, CST time, relaunch of the merch. So if you're interested in seeing what all that's going to be, then I will be live at that time. All right, guys. All right. So thank you. March 24th is your mom's birthday. It was your mom's ball. Woohoo. I know. I'm excited. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sylvia, I will be praying. Alexandra, a lot of you guys were asking for prayer. Alexandria and Joe needs prayer. It's definitely Sylvia, and I'm already praying for Sandy. I don't think I missed anybody else, did I? Yeah, so prayers, and I'll be checking in with you, Sylvia, if I don't hear back. So sometime, whenever you can. Okay. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'll let you guys know too when my test results come back. So, but it's going to be a little while because I pushed out the appointment. So, and if you're interested in that, it's at the beginning. I didn't talk long about it. It's just getting to the point, telling you what happened. So, all right, guys, take care. I love y'all. And until the next time, I'll see you guys later. That's my goodbye song. All right. Bye. Take care, guys.